Hello again, guys. Here we go again. We'll be going into the castle tonight for about an hour. We'll just see how we get on. I don't know how much talking I'm going to do tonight because I am really tired. I will do my best. So just to remind everyone, real survival rules, no merchant use, pistol and shotgun, hopefully soon the broken butterfly. This is sourced from RE4 HD project, and it looks great. Of course, it would be about this point in the game you would be getting the sniper rifle soon, which we're not going to have. So it'll not be without its challenge.
Wait. Follow me. Wait. Follow me. Wait. Follow me. Wait. Follow me. Wait.
Ahí está. ¡Mátalo!
Follow me. Wait.
But Ashley in here I don't have to worry about her, because I think if my memory serves, they don't go anywhere near there.
Mátalo.
Damn it. I'm probably not going to get to her in time. No, I think they're going to get her. Oh, maybe not.
Follow me.
For the first time through this, it all felt so overwhelming. So you'd rush through sections like this, when really just taking your time like this, you can really reduce the difficulty of the game, even without like all the upgrades in a mode like this. Ignore you.
Leon, where's your current location?
We decided to lay low in a castle, but it looks like it was a bad move.
Meaning...
Well, it appears that this castle's also connected with the Los Illuminados. They must not get many visitors here, because they're giving me one hell of a welcome.
Sounds bad. I have an idea, Leon. I need you to...
What? Repeat, Hunnigan. Great. Just my luck.
So to remember, this is quite a tricky little room. Hello again, mate. Nice to see you. Only be for about another 45 minutes or so tonight. But we'll see how far we get. I'm probably going to die horribly. Split. Oh. Yep. It's either going to be me or Hello, cat. Nice to see you.
Mátalo. Ahí está.
I'm really sorry I keep missing your streams for work. But I caught up with the Res Evil 2 one last week. It was awesome. Wrong one. It's amazing how rusty you get on these games. Let's not mess around with this guy. I'm only just starting out with this cat, so please, any advice? It's all still quite new to me. I'm still not overly comfortable talking on a mic, even though we do the podcast. So with these real survival rules, this will be the place we get the Magnum,
Leon!
which should even it up a little bit.
I've got
Or is it
something for you
Magnum
guys.
later? I can't remember.
What? Oh, shit! I must have dropped it when I was running away from them.
Dropped what?
A drug that'll stop your convulsions.
Thank you so much.
I know you're carriers. You've been coughing up blood, right? Yeah. And you.
I don't know how well the Gun Survivor 2 one will go
The
down.
eggs hatched.
There's not really a
Don't have
lot
much
of
time.
positivity you can
What
say
are you
about
talking
that one.
about? I have to go back and get it.
But we try our best.
No, you stay here with Leon. He's better with the ladies, I'm sure. Why are you? It makes me feel better. Let's just leave it at that.
Lewis is so underused in this. This is an interesting character there, but I don't think they do enough with him really. It's a shame. He's certainly one of the more interesting aspects of the story. Yeah, it's one of the things that was that Romby touched on actually, was how much, despite the sort of pain of going through the game, he enjoyed hearing the Code Veronica soundtrack again. Come this way, Ashley. As I stress in the podcast, it was actually a really fun arcade experience. There was certainly potential there, but it definitely worked better as a sort of arcade, sort of you know, burst of gameplay, and chuck a few coins in. They did their best to try and pad it out as a sort of console experience, but the dungeon mode is quite painful and arduous. It gets props for allowing you to play as Rodrigo, but that's about it. Sorry, Ashley. It's amazing how much you misremember this, because I was thinking this was the Broken Butterfly room, but you've got to use her to vault up later, haven't you? So I'm not going to level the playing field just yet. Can I give Ashley that? Yeah, I can. Yeah, it's a really frustrating file, because this is something we do touch upon. It's a file that is the only one of the first files that mentions HCF, which is obviously a cool lore reference. But then it does mention the Nemesis, and if it's supposed to be a dream, then you can. It's one of those things you could debate endlessly. That, you know, it could be she's read a file about it, or she's heard something about it, which is why it's represented in a dream. But it's completely ridiculous, you know. And there's all other issues, like one of the prison wardens talked about raising a large spider which mutates, and obviously that spider's in the Antarctic base. So unless it's actually referring to the spiders that Chris meets in the corridor before the hangar, then it's just all a bit. Yeah, it's easier to just ignore it altogether. Here we go.
I was starting to wonder when you might
I love
be
this series, but this truly is one of those
Who are
what were they
you?
thinking moments.
Me llamo Ramon Salazar.
He's hilarious, though.
Chief Castellan of this magnificent architecture. I
You
have
would
been
think
honored
that
with the prodigious
Umbrella
power
would certainly
of
look
the
at the
great
Nemesis's
Lord
performance in
Shadow.
Raccoon City
I've
and
been expecting you, my
have the
brethren.
opportunity to mass produce more.
No thanks, bro.
It seems a bit ridiculous that
We've
the
got
Paris
a
one is sent
feisty
to
one.
Raccoon City, but
If
the
you care
American
for your
one
own
is sent to
well-being, I suggest you surrender
it's South
yourself
America,
and
isn't it,
simply
where Rockfort is?
become our husband.
It's South America.
Or Mr. Scott, you
Help
can
me.
give us the girl because
South
you're not worth
America?
a penny, I'm afraid. You can die.
I'm never turning into one of them. Never.
Got that right. We'll find a cure.
We ignore all the localization issues which call it Lockfort as well. It's one of those grey areas where I think, you know, you're not right or wrong if you want it to be canon. You know, there's enough in there. It's a little bit like Umbrella Corps as well. There's aspects of the experiment that you can take if you want to. It really just define your personal canon. The sort of the stuff that's locked in place that we all have to accept. But that's the great thing about the series is how sort of free the canon is in certain places. Whereas, you know, like 4D Executor is one of those ones I like to think it is canon, but I know it's heavily debated that it isn't. But it doesn't matter either way because it doesn't contradict over much. Yeah, it's like the conversation I saw you had with Carsey and a couple of guys about Darkside Chronicles and Umbrella Chronicles. Some people don't like the fact that you have to, with that game, kind of pick and choose. Some, some people are very much down the middle, down the straight and narrow, which is it's either all canon or it's none of it's canon, and it's kind of it's not that simple, I think, as you implied as well. So this is one of the areas where they've managed to source the original piece of art for this project and put it in uncompressed. You'll see that a lot through the castle. It just looks, the paintings actually being represented properly is one of the highlights of this version.
Wait.
It's amazing. It's one of those things, you see fan projects and so many of them don't get finished, or the work on it just seems to fizzle out, whereas these guys have actually finished the work they're doing, and indeed still doing some more, and it really is very special. I'm going to leave Ashley outside though. I do not want her down here. Because this is one of the better sort of moments of the game. This is. They really did nail horror here. Such a tense thing. Oh, nice. Ooh. That was not nice. I got a bit too keen there. Oh, I'm gonna get killed. I'm so rusty at this game, and I forget how to fight these guys really well. You can get really turned around as well. You can really lose the momentum in a fight like this. I can't remember all the mechanics. Hooray! It's great fun to play it like this. it does get tense, but I can't remember if you do actually have to get a rifle for the one Iron Maiden bit. But like I say, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Leave that actually. What key item did I just pick up? There's a lever, wasn't it? What am I doing? I'd love to, but probably not. I never can find the time, and I'm only just recently a father as well, so time is super restricted. That's why I've barely been able to get on this. I would love to.
Mátalo.
That's such a fail. Please don't sprout. Oh, you're joking. There will be a lot of just boring knifing. Yeah, I will echo that. Kurt, you are doing a superb job. It is so refreshing to have someone so well versed in the canon and whatnot. So yeah, thank you. So this is going to be one of the harder rooms because I have no rifle. Unbelievable. I'm going a lot on memory, and my memory lets me down with this game quite a bit.
Wait. Follow me.
This just gets so super tense because you just haven't got the ammo or the damage. That's a hit. Or not. Straight through him. And this guy's still just around. Christ. Hold on, Ashley. That was brutal. getting mullered. And that's it for healing. So, this is going to be really interesting. Not bothered about the money.
Look, there's a crank over there.
Oh. So the artwork you can see in the background is, and this one here, is one of the pieces of art they actually cut down the middle and duplicated to save on memory space in the original version. It's actually complete.
Watch out for me.
It's unfortunately one of the textures that still exists on the PC. You know, Ultimate HD Edition. This is where it gets really. This is where I'll probably shoot her. It's just a case of buying the time. I think there is a glitch because it doesn't look like my laser sight's showing up at distance. So that's probably a problem inherent to this fan version. Oh no, it was there, wasn't it? This is awful. Can't even reload, and she's got again. Come on! Oh! Oh no! This is one of those. It really is a sort of bottleneck point. This is for. It's amazing how easy it gets after this.
Watch out for me.
I don't generally like escort sections in games, but I do think this is one of the finer examples. I think that they did it really well with this. Right, should buy us some time. One. Always found the RNG of the drops a thing that we had to adjust to. You know, in a series that previously taught you to be very generous with your resourcefulness, should I say? To then basically have RNG, which can make or break certain sections. That was unlucky. Need an ammo really more than anything. Not rifle ammo either. Let's see you going this way, Ashley. Let's see if anti-clockwise will work.
Watch out for me.
I'll try. Already? You are joking. Can't see through the fire. Although he did a good job of actually taking us straight to it, so thank you, Mr. Los Illuminados. All he needs is just one stray bullet though. Look at them. Johnny, you knew about a couple of respawn rates last time. Is there any limited enemies in this area? Do they eventually stop coming? I don't actually know about respawn rates in this game. And that's it. I've got 2 rounds left, so she needs to do it. It's actually interesting that what I forgot was if you let her go clockwise, she brings this one up first, and you can jump over and shoot them into the water when they try and leap over. Let's go. Can't leave it behind. One of the best looking rooms in the game. I do find the castle repetitive, but it does have its highlights. What are you buying? Well, nothing today, I'm afraid. This is the most ridiculous bit, this as well. This trap is entirely reliant on Ashley running to the exact place in the wall she needs to. If she's just a little bit to the left or right, she'd be dead here. I know, let's run it directly between them. And then pin ourselves up. Oh,
Ashley!
What's going on?
Don't worry, Ashley. I'm coming for you.
Have you, so Kat, have you had much in the way of grief from people? Because you know, this RE2 remake era has certainly been interesting for the fan base, and I know some aren't always the most patient, let's say.
Hunnigan, what happened? The transmission got cut off. Salazar, how'd you...
We've jacked the line.
I can't imagine what your DMs must look like sometimes.
Information.
Where's Ashley?
Ah, so she fell into one of our wonderful traps. We'll make sure we find her. Don't you worry about her. Oh yes, I let our miserable insects out for some exercise down in the sewer.
Yeah.
That should keep me company, because boredom
I think a lot of
kills
people
me.
were expecting
I look forward to our
exactly
next
how the
encounter
original remake was
in another life.
to the original, you know. The RE fan base is a notoriously difficult one to please, but it still is truly one of the finest on the internet. When they, you know, and it's nice to see it unified for the first time in so many years, over something, you know, because the overall positivity toward the remake 2 or Resident Evil 2, I know it's just called, is really nice to see. You know, as much as I love 7, I know it's a divisive point for a lot of fans, and there isn't so much of that this time round. I mean, you know, this is probably the most unified I've seen the fan base since probably before this game. Because even I know this one's still regarded as one of the greatest games of all time, but it was a divisive moment for this series. It's great to see. It's certainly a golden opportunity for a lot of things like this to happen. You know, I probably wouldn't have had the platform to even be encouraged to try something like this, but it's something we've had a lot more requests with lately, and I put that down to the warm reaction to the remake too. I forgot how good this section was actually. I can imagine. Well, you know, you only have to look at it sometimes. Before before Remake 2 got officially revealed, you know, obviously it was confirmed, but it was years before it was actually shown off. And I've made a real schoolboy error here, not reloading the shotgun. That's every single post on Facebook was derailed with Remake 2 news, Remake 2 news. Yeah. Yeah, literally, it was literally that, wasn't it? With the first trailer, people were like, now show us Remake 3. Right. I'm going to have to run this one. There's just no point fighting these things because you just burn ammo so much, and you can just get through it without. There we go. It's always the negative people with the loudest voice as well. Got rid of my best grenade. That's a shame. I don't think you can kill all these guys in one grenade. I don't. This will not do it. I think you get a special, or is it just the red guy? That isn't there some sort of reward for taking out all of them? Look at this guy. There we go. I like the way they've all left him. Oh no, thank you so much for dropping by. I'm really pleased to see you, Kat. Thank you so much. I'm actually going to have to call it a night in a couple of minutes anyway, myself, because it was only on for an hour, and I've already run over by about 15 minutes. It's the door where the merchant is, isn't it? I'm messing about. It's over there, isn't it? Completely turn around. There we go. I'll just squeeze this little section in because I know there's another typewriter soon. It's nice to have some heals to rely on. One of the better files. Actually feels like a proper classic file, this one. This is ridiculous, this section. Because if I'm not mistaken, it's the guy with the minigun. See how they blocked they completely worked together to block the barrel there. That was hilarious. And I've wasted a load of ammo in trying to do it. I've got 4 rounds left and I need to use a shotgun here. There he goes. God, it can hit you. I thought you were alright there. Really rubbish at this. I think I'm just gonna have to go downstairs and do it. Run him around at the bottom and just hit him once with this suck. ridiculous. Yeah. I never actually think of that. See the new artwork they've put into this game looks just. Although that was probably the same because that's not an original piece. Looking at it, it's ridiculous. That's how good the art design was at times. Can I not follow you? Do you follow you?
Morir es vivir, morir es vivir. Cogedlo, cogedlo, cogedlo.
What a pleasant surprise. But I'm afraid it's Ashley we need. Not you, Mr. Kennedy.
If you don't need me, then get off my back, old man.
Did you say old man, Mr. Kennedy? It might come as a surprise, but I'm only 20 years old.
So you're just like all the others? A puppet of the parasites?
Surely you don't think I'm the same as those diminutive ganados. The parasites, las plagas, are slaves to my will. I have absolute control.
Well, I really don't give a damn. Rain or shine, you're going down.
Get rid of our American friend.
Allí están. Allí están.
Watch for the flying scythes here. So this is going to be really rusty because I'm struggling to remember this room, to be honest. Hi, Ganados. No. Thanks for that.
¡Mátalo! Allí están. Que escape de la...
Oh, done. And that will be a wrap for tonight, mate. Thank you very much. If you can still hear me, Cat, thank you. And we will resume probably at the weekend because I'm not going to have any time Thursday, Friday, but I'll try and cram some in on Saturday with a bit of alcohol as well. So thank you very much, and I will see you guys soon.